Clobberin' time!
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Clobberin' time! Clobberonimo!
Come get some.
It's clobberin' time! Clobberonimo!
Greetings, clobberers, clobberonimos, clobberuskis, clobberoids, clobberians, clobbologists, clobberer, whatever other kind of clobber you are. And if you do not clobber yet, someday you may, in fact, clobber if you learn how to bang the rocks together, guys. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to our B month, our Monday B month special, our Earth B special at our special young early time, but we'll be back on later as well. Time for some Earth B foolishness, though. It's the wacky world of Bob Haney presentation here on Clobberin' Times, issue number 455 on YouTube, number 1,455 overall. By the end of at the end of this month, it'll be 15 years I've been doing this, but again, only four or so on YouTube. And it is, of course, Monday night Mark C. Comics Talk special, Earth B review number 17 with our great buddy J-Man, and just shout out. We'll do an open geek talk later. I just want to say yesterday did mark the, and I don't mean to sound, make a bad pun when I say mark, but it was the third anniversary of the day we lost our dear friend who this show is named after, the great Mark C. And so, anyway, I'll just say, please, we'll never forget him, and let's always pay tribute to him, please. If you would put an M in there in the chat for the great Mark C, I truly appreciate it. So, but he would want us to have fun tonight. That's what this show is about, especially our Earth B tribute show. So, and thank you all for being here. I'll say hello to the great J-Man. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight, as always.
Yep.
I always enjoy this, and it's going to be fun. First, I'll do some shout-outs. Show notes rather than shout-outs. Then we'll get started. We'll do it quickly, though. Had a great time last night on the great Mark D with the C shuttle, the chief engineer, and my Sunday night geekery. I'll end your weekend geek that way. A week from tonight, though, we'll be back on the great J-Man's channel for our Legion of Superheroes reviews. Just so much fun. We've been doing it a while, but we're going to be doing it a lot longer. It's going to take some time, but it's worth every second of it. And it's a lot of fun over on J-Man's channel on Monday nights at this time slot, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, reviewing Legion of Superheroes. All of it, silver and bronze. And so, always great. Let's see here. Later tonight, as I said, I'll be on with some Mark C. Comics Talk We'll talk a little bit about Mark, and we'll talk about just the usual stuff or whatever anyone else wants to talk about comics wise, because he loved comics and he would want to talk about those. So, and the usual spate of shows this week. I'll be on Loki's channel. Well, I'll be on Tom Connors with Tom Connors and the gang Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Slow down. 6 Central, 7 Central on Loki's channel on Wednesday nights for the comic book roundtable. And of course, I'll have my own wild card Wednesday night, which will be wild and cardy, no doubt. And Thursday night Clubhouse with my wonderful first officer, Raquel, and the great Lucky with the Sea with a Blake 7 review and other things. And then Friday night, continuing on J-Man's great channel, Sean, J-Man, and myself, we're continuing our reviews on Fearless Fridays. Daredevil, the Frank Miller's great seminal Daredevil run of the early 1980s. We're getting close to the end of that. And our big announcement is when we get to the end of that,
oh, man,
Fantastic Fridays are here. And Sean, J-Man, and I on J-Man's great channel, the typical time of 7 Eastern, 6 Central, we'll begin to review Jack Kirby's classic run, Fantastic Fours 1 through 102, and the all 6 annuals. I think I'll talk to J-Man about this later. I'm not so sure about 108 because that was kind of a slap in the face to Jack, but the way it turned out. I don't know. We could do it later. It did get put together back later. We'll talk about it. But yeah, it'll be maybe a bonus. Who knows? But anyway, also on Friday nights, you can find me at the great Nick Weiser's channel with the Friday Night Comic Shop Boys. And I'm there, usually at 8:30 Central with those guys. And Saturday Night Star Trek. We'll be back next week. 4 more scintillating episodes of Star Trek. Voyager Galore, including one where they team up with the X-Men to fight Juggernaut, apparently.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, you didn't know it was an X-Men crossover, did you?
I didn't. I have seen all the Voyager episodes, and I own them all on DVD, and I've seen them a couple times, but I don't remember that one, but I may have missed it.
Just probably missed it, that's all. Shout-outs. We'll go quick here. The great Janet K., the Bronze Wrencher, Vindicated Wrench of the Great White North, Chris Persia, the Wrench of Iron, D. Bud Martin, the great Lord Thoth, God of the Wrenches, Avon lives, long live the Legion, buddy. Shout out to your wonderful better half, Lady Thoth. My partner in crime on Earth B, who's sitting here right with me now, the Wrench Without Fear, J-Man, Legionnaire Extraordinaire, Maddie's Daddy, Stephen Cal-El, buddy, Fanty Outsidery, Maximum Redstone, and our Triple Bullwinkle, Larry. And let's see who is here with us. Oops. Let's see who is here with us in the chat. FKH, buddy. Good to see you, Tim. Let's see. Again, Lord Thoth is out there with us, of course. Philip Story has become a member. Thank you, Philip Story. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much. It's great to have you on board. Let's see who else was here with us. Claude Selling. Hello, my friend. Classic Comics. What's up, buddy? Duke Licho Atreides. What's up, Cap? DJ Play Nice. Could not be reached for further comment. Hello. And Joe Dog. What's up, Joe Dog, buddy? All right. So good to see you all here with us tonight. Thank you for being here. Anyone else shows up, we will shout them out accordingly. And now let's get down to beeswax. What do you think?
Yep.
Tonight's comic, of course, to give it a little context, put it to you like this. You cannot get wackier than last week, so we're not going to try. We're just going to do some more Super Sons and see what happens. For those familiar with the Super Sons, but only the modern thing. Hey, Simply Steve, what's up, buddy? The Jonathan Kent, Damian Wayne dribble. Well, no, some people like it. I'm not gonna say that. Well,
yeah, I like it.
But I like that movie, but it's not really comic. But anyway,
right.
That was, of course, taken from an earlier idea in the early 70s. Put forth by the great, the master of storytelling that he is, Bob Haney, in the pages of World's Finest Comics. And there were some stuff before that had Super Son type things when they messed around with it. But this is different. This is Bob Haney's own take on it. And our last month we covered their first adventure, the Super Sons. And now we've got this one. This is the world's finest 216, segment 2 of our Super Sons coverage. Let me I should probably pull up the info on it, even though I know it. Should probably just to be clear. Let's go ahead and pull it up.
Well, we definitely know who wrote it.
Yeah, now the writer we got, I think we can guess who wrote it. Our reason for being here wrote it. Oh man. So here we go. It sports a nifty Nick Cardy cover, one of the great DC Comics cover artists of them all. It is written by, of course, the zany one himself, Mr. Bob Haney. Take a bow. Penciled by longtime Justice League of America penciler Dick Dillon, but inked by the great Murphy Anderson, who makes a big difference. And editors Murray Boltinoff and E. Nelson Bridwell. So this was Earth B any way you slice it, baby. Earth BBB, in fact. Canadian Spider-Man does whatever a Canadian spider can. Oh, my goodness. Good to see you, Canadian Spidey. Spidey man. So, all right. Jay, this is a wacky one, but it's for me, it's nowhere near as wacky as the last one as far as ideas are concerned.
Right.
But it's the dialogue.
The writing. But hold on a second. Don't go too far. Go back to the cover. You
want to go back to the cover?
Sure. Superman and Batman just revealed their identities. Look, have you seen our two sons? Oh, you mean Bruce Wayne Jr. and Clark Kent Jr. in those pictures? Nope.
All for shock value. They just said, "Wait a minute." By the way, this is a hoax anyway.
Right.
Because you see Superman, the real Superman and Batman. This is how many times, if you bought this comic, Dave Rayburn, what's up, cousin? All right, if you bought this comic as a kid in 1972 is where it was. I'm going to count the times you get to see Batman and Superman. 1 and 2 in the masthead right there. 3, 4, 5, and 6.
That's it. Yeah.
And that's it. So you do get a nice, a nice Daisy BB gun though. Just don't shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love how on the cover they gave away their identities, like to a random stranger. Like, have you seen our sons? Oh, look, that's Bruce Wayne Jr. and Clark Kent Jr. and you're Superman and Batman, so therefore you must be Clark Kent Sr. and Bruce Wayne Sr.
No, you're right. That should not be lost on anyone. That's hilarious.
Like, that's already weird. Oh my God, we haven't even started. It's like it hasn't even begun.
And that's, let me tell you something. That's why it's all Bob Haney, but see, Murray Boltinoff must have signed off on that cover because E. Nelson Bridwell, who passed away in like 1987 or something. A lot of people don't, it's not a name you would know if you're a casual comics reader. But E. Nelson Bridwell was a walking encyclopedia of DC Comics lore, and therefore he was a stickler. Mm-hmm. We all know he edited a lot of he did work on editing wise on a lot of the Legion that we're reviewing as well. He came up with all the names of the Legion characters. I don't mean their superhero advantage names, but their actual civilian names. He wrote a lot of the lore for them. Right.
That's cool.
So you'd think an editor or somebody, because Bob Haney sure doesn't give a shit. So you think somebody would be like, wait a minute. He could have instead of pictures of them, of their identities, it could have been them pictures of them in costume.
Which would be even funnier because it's like they're the exact same cut.
It would be silly, but they're wearing their costumes. So right. See any two stupid kids around here wearing our costumes? It said that would have been you should have worded that. Hey, citizen, have you seen the 2 dopey kids wearing our costumes, dressed up like us around here? Nope.
I haven't seen anything around these parts.
No, I haven't seen no frozen popsicle hero. I mean, no kids with, whatever. But then if I did, I'd shoot them with my BB gun right there.
Right there. I shoot those kids square in the eye.
Daisy baby target trap. $1.99. Wow.
$1.99.
Purchase any DC BB gun, a $4 value. Waggle.
Wow.
So here we go. Superman, copyright. Batman and their super sons. An endless highway somewhere in the vast American West. So before you get to the dialogue of these idiots, Clark, Bruce, I guess what it's saying. Don't go. Oh, they're talking to their kids. Clark, Bruce, don't go into that town. It's deadly trouble. They can't see or hear us, Superman. Besides, it's too late anyway. Our sons have to lead their own lives, face their own amazing destiny alone without us. So alone and without you. Wow, that's serious. Both alone and without them.
I mean, I guess this is a metaphor because like this doesn't happen, right? And it's like, what is this random?
Yeah,
and like they can't stop them. Like Superman can't fly in 2 seconds and stop them. Or if Superman knows what's going on in this town, why doesn't he do something about it? Because it's pretty nefarious.
Yeah, this is just pure hyperbole and weird drama because that's the only time they're in the story, which means they don't know what the hell's happening, what the kids are going through.
Nope.
And dialogue in this is even more fun though, because you got like civilization at last, Clark baby.
Clark baby.
I like his I'm perishing for a hamburger and lonely for the look in a chick's eyes when she sees the muscles rippling under my t-shirt.
Oh,
wowzer. Sean Stackhouse, Cinema Gulp.
Hello.
Welcome, my friends. So let's soak in that line one more time. I'm perishing.
Yeah.
Not dying for, mind you, perishing for a hamburger and lonely for the look in a chick's eyes when she sees the muscles rippling under my shirt. Wow, Bruce.
Yeah. I just said, it's so funny. I just said that very line today at my office.
You were saying, yeah, you were probably like walking, going to have to get lunch or something, and you said that, right?
Yeah, I was almost verbatim right now.
who hasn't said that, right? I mean, come on, we all have. So then the comeback's even to each his own, Bruce, buddy. I hope this place has a library. I'm tired of reading only road signs and billboards. No comment.
Do you get it, boys and girls? One of them is a nerd and one of them is a big jock character.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
Oh, I get it, Timmy. One of them's a nerd. Oh, I get it. Oh, Superman's the nerd.
Yes.
I got to read that book. I'm so excited to read a book. Like Superman can't read a book anywhere.
No, he can't read it like fast speeds either. Apparently,
right.
So I want to go on. Look, I've always kind of been so on Dick Dillon pencils. I always thought he was okay. Never one of my favorite of the old artists, but man, you can say what you want about this story, and by God, we're gonna. Mm-hmm. Murphy Anderson really overpowers in the best of ways Dick Dillon's simplistic pencils and really makes the story pop because at least the art's good.
Yeah.
So they're back, the swinging, swashbuckling super sons of the Man of Steel and the Masked Manhunter, whom you first met in the preceding issue. Wouldn't that be like, the previous, whatever. Yeah. Only this time it's a different ball game. This time they're not duplicating another city, at least. On their own, where their famous fathers can't save them from riding to a sinister rendezvous with death and danger awaiting in the little town with a big secret. Bump, bump, bump. 1973, folks. If you were buying comics in 1973 off of my spinner rack, you would buy this one. I know you would. Don't even pretend you wouldn't. So Orion's was here. He's using his X-ray vision.
Like, why would he think to use X-ray vision on that?
I don't know, because it's covered up. He's a nosy Nate.
I don't think X-ray vision works that way either. Like, I don't think you can, if you paint over it, it's just painted over. Like, what does X-raying have to do with anything? Like, can you see through paint into it? Like, if I had a room that was painted white and then you paint black over it, can someone tell that it was painted white before through X-rays? Like, I don't.
I don't know.
I don't think that works that way, but okay, fine.
I do love how they put dated jokes. Like he says, it says Orion's was here. Well, Orion was here. Whatever happened to Kilroy? It was an old. I mean, that you have to be like 90 years old to know what that means. Kilroy,
No, I don't know it.
Kilroy was here was the kind of the, every time that was the word like people would use. I mean, this is like 100 years old joke. But instead of like so and so was here, we always say Kilroy was here.
Okay.
And I've never even I've seen it and seen it mentioned. I don't even know the origin of it. So anyway,
oh my God,
forget it and dig. But yeah, Bob does though.
Yeah.
Forget it and dig the way that truck's weaving all over. Dig the way that truck's weaving all over. So yeah, he's hogging the road. He runs them around. So basically, the truck driver fell asleep, and so Clark jumps, quote unquote,
All right.
and onto the truck. And he turns it. He shakes it up to wake the dude up, I guess. And wow, he's laughing that Bruce like crashed the bike, man. It's like, dude, you let him crash the bike. Why? You probably could have done like stop the bike and then jumped. He just jumps. No wonder Bruce crashed on the sucker. The momentum it would take for him to propel himself from the bike should have killed Bruce probably, or not. I mean, to jump onto the truck, right?
Right.
So of course he goes careening off the road. What are you thinking, super idiot?
What's Superboy wearing here too? Like, who is this guy?
I don't know. I don't know. He's just wearing some way out there 70s funky clothes, dude, I guess. So, J-Man sent you a photo of Kilroy. Says,
yeah, I saw it. I saw it. And could not be reached. Let me know that yes, you can see a different paint using X-ray vision. So there you go.
So anyway, he's laughing. He almost kills his buddy.
Yeah, so, just to like jump off and then what animal is this?
And this is a prairie dog. Is laughing at him and he's laughing at him. Chitter chitter chee chee. Yes, it says chitter chitter chee chee.
That's exactly how it works.
Chitty bang bang. Laugh, clown, laugh. I mean, seriously, you almost killed his ass.
Right. I know. Like,
while you were playing Hero, I was saving the cycle from the junk pile. Now he just pick it up with his bare hands. You know, look, I'm sorry if I was born with super strength. It's a big responsibility, and it doesn't give me total happiness. What in the hell? Cut the shy adolescent with a heavy problem act, buddy. I'm sick of it. Yeah? Well, I'm sick of your big hipster act, too. Once a playboy, always a spoiled pain, I guess. You want a sock in the nose? Now, wait a minute, Bruce. Why would you hit somebody whose hand would break your face? I mean, whose face would break your hand? Sorry.
Yeah, like, you want a sock, you want to get a punch? It's like, this isn't like two guys roughhousing. Like, if you hit Clark,
no,
like, your hand's broken.
You want a super sock? Come to think of it, I don't. So, Clark, baby, we must be flipping. You and me fighting? We've been on the road too long. It's made us both uptight. We need a change. Let's head into this town and find it. So they go. This looks like an old west
ghost town. Yeah,
ghost town. Like it was like when they make movies and shit.
Yeah.
And I got it was the 70s. I mean, they really didn't, except in Hollywood. They had a bunch of those old, Hollywood backlots and stuff. That's what it looks like, where they would film stuff all the time. So I guess they just said, hell with it, let's draw one. But there's a kid here, see? My name's Bobby. Well, at least as a junior citizen. Hi, Bobby. Get back in here. Don't ever talk to strangers, especially stupid guys on the same motorcycle. They're so stupid they can't even have their own motorcycles. They have one of them. What? By the way, why are they riding on the same motorcycle?
I don't know. Why can't they have two bikes? Like you can
Bruce
draw
Wayne
whatever
could
you
afford
want.
two, right? He could have bought them both the bikes.
I'm pretty sure they could. I don't think, as Jack Kirby once said, there's no budget in comics. You can draw whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true. So they should be on two bikes at least. I don't know, man. I think I would get my own bike. I mean, although Super Son doesn't need one. He can just run next to him the whole time. For the hell of it. God, your bike is slow, man.
But she says something here about the Iceman, which is
Oh yes, that's true. She's, you better stop. You better stop being, I don't know, talking to strangers, or I'll send you to the Iceman. Oh no! And they pick up on it like there are all kinds of boogeyman, but I've never heard of an Iceman. Oh yeah, he's a Marvel character. He's in the X-Men, but I don't know.
he's
if
an
talking
X-Men
about him or
character.
not. Yeah. So,
Iceman cometh.
hey, Scribe Light, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. So here we go. So we've got they want there's the milk truck that almost crashed, dude. Look, there's that milk truck. That's interesting. No, it isn't. Yes, sir, Ed. I'd have to have a rough trip, but I'm already to deliver the milk. Blah blah. Who cares? Dumb. Clark, you're getting the same vibes. Them, yes, Bruce. They're both hostile towards us. It's almost if they don't like dumbasses on motorcycles.
Who talk like morons
with really weird sideburns, Clark. In this picture. And also that driver's lying. There's no milk in that truck. Oh my God, no.
Something's going on.
Yeah, it's filled with liquid, all right, but at hundreds of degrees below zero. When I lifted the truck, the metal was so cold it would have burned ordinary flesh. I don't get it. At that temperature, it'd be one big popsicle. The only liquid at that temperature is gas, like oxygen or nitrogen. So why the phony milk? Sign on that rig. Oh, here comes Laughing Boy. What? Oh God, they don't Laughing Boy. So anyway, this is all pretty boring but silly. They go into the local food establishment, and the guy running it's named Sweeper. Hi, I'm Sweeper. I'm not going to be a bad guy or anything.
No, not at all.
And then hey, they walk into there's the chick. Hi, beautiful. I'm Bruce the Lover. This is Clark the Chump. I mean Clark the Reader. 2 burgers, rare. All right, Lamo. See how my chest ripples through my shirt? You like that? Remember how I said you wanted to never mind. So
look at the rippling here.
Sally visits the oven bake oven. The easy bake oven. Oh my God, they had easy bake ovens even then.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I love those, even though I didn't have one.
I didn't have one either.
I didn't have a sister, but I would want the only reason I would see the commercial and I go, man, if we had a sister, we'd get to eat these cakes. I don't know. That's what I thought. Right?
Checking out the photos here. Ooh, look at that. I'm Linda. I'm the cooker. What's up?
Is this issue hippies and Mayberry? There's minimusness.
Yeah.
No, but it may as well be. Yeah, I'm Linda the cooker. What the hell does that mean? Why the cooker, not even the cook.
Yeah, like I'm the cooker. Like, all right.
The cooker. Okay. I mean, whoever ever introduced himself as the cooker?
I don't know. She digs you, Clark.
Woo. Oh, ho. Who are you calling ho? I'm sorry. She digs you, Clark, but looks like we're both out of luck because you don't like girls. I mean, she's already got a guy. Check the photo. Oh. To Linda. Love, Gar Orion. Gar Orion. Okay.
Yeah.
He was my boyfriend, but he's dead. So I guess it means you're single now, right? Saying.
Bruce, you insensitive a-hole.
I mean, yeah, look, now that your boyfriend's dead and everything, and you're not dead, I'm not dead. Yeah. That makes me have a lot in common. Both of us not being dead and stuff. Right? And then these dudes show up because reasons, and
they spin him around.
And they spin him around like, what? We don't like strangers butting in. Oof. What is he butting into? He's just talking to us. I don't understand. These guys are like, we better go I guess we got to go in and do our job as punks. Then I'll butt out. So, okay. he butts the guy in the whatever, and then oh, this is terrible. Your friend will be hurt. Help him, because Bruce is about to fight these toughs. He could take care of himself. Actually, point of order, Chairman. Just as we discovered in the previous issue, he has no training. He puts on a Batman costume and looks like Batman.
Right.
Yeah, Brian Hepburn, what's up, buddy? But hey, Maddie's daddy, what's up, dude? But he has no training. If you hey, Doc Fortune, Doc Comfort's coming, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah, he has nothing. He just puts on a costume.
Yeah,
it's an exact copy of his dad's.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Because remember, in the first issue, he didn't want his son to be Batman, and his wife didn't. So he never trained his ass. But somehow he just puts on a costume and he looks like young Bruce Wayne.
This is Batwoman TV show logic, where that other lady put on Kate Kane's costume and then just was Batwoman. It's like, oh, okay. I guess anyone can put on a costume and just be.
Yes.
So all those cosplayers. So if you ever see anyone cosplaying as like Cyclops, that may as well just be the real Cyclops. Like, according to Bonnie, if I put on a Batman costume, I become Batman.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Yeah.
Bruce Jr. facing Barstow bullies and Clark Jr. studying a sentimental photo. Seems a juicy place to stop part 1. Part 2 bursts wide open on the next page. So it's kind of not really a stoppage. You didn't even break it up with an ad. Okay. Part 2.
I don't really understand why they did this. Was there a reason? Like, I'm even in the adventure comics that we're reading, like, why is there a part 1? Like, it's just the next page.
I have no idea. Drama? I mean, doesn't make like you say, it doesn't make any sense unless you break it up with pages. They do this a lot.
It's like part 2. It's like, okay.
And now let's say that, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's weird. Unless it was a page break and these guys scanned it wrong. Part 2, The People Without Shadows. Which is everybody on this comic because they don't draw shadows.
That is true.
So you'll get a kick out of this, chum. The things I say under pressure. Who do you think you are, Spidey?
Yeah, this is terrible.
Guess this one never took a mail order judo course, or he'd never have fallen for this. Ouch. That hurts me, even me. So there you go. He didn't study under Batman. He studied under mail order judo from a comic book, I guess.
Maybe got those $1 karate lessons. And
yeah, you got the $1. That's right. That's right. So the things that happen when you ask for a hamburger in this town. Thanks for the help, Clark, buddy, you little wuss.
Yeah, come on.
You're the lover and fighter, remember, Bruce? Ha 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 ha.
Hardy hard.
Yeah, what a it's all my fault. If I hadn't broken down. Sorry. So about those people without shadows. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Where did you put your shadows? I don't know. We can't afford shadows in this town.
Okay, I didn't read this twice because I have better things to do, but when I read it once and then going through it a second time right now, you realize how absolutely ludicrous everything is, because this is one of these ones where you have to read it twice, because once you figure out what the twist is, you go back, you're like, why is there a restaurant? Why is there kids running around? Why is there anything happening given what's going on? Like, there is a mystery. Like I got to tell you, I had no clue. When they revealed what was going on, I was like, what in the hell? There is nobody in this chat right now, or if you're watching this on a like download, or if you're watching this on as a podcast later, there is nobody that's going to know what happens. It is so out there, and I mean actually out there, that you're like, what? And then you go back, you're like, why is all this happening? Like, why are those guys there? Why are they allowing anyone in the town? Like, I don't. And then they're having like a little barbecue with their costumes hanging out on a tree branch. Like,
yeah, it's on a tree branch right there.
Like,
oh my God, man.
Bruce Wayne's dressed like Billy Jack. Like, why?
Yeah, he is. This was before Billy. Oh, man, at the same time. Oh, I know they started it, young feller, but maybe it's wise if you both move on. Don't mean to be unfriendly. We get the vibes, Mr. Wyatt. You're a right dude. Sorry if we caused you any trouble. Come on, come on. Wait a minute. They didn't start chat?
They didn't do anything.
No. But soon, a mile outside of town, I mean an exact mile, not a mile and a quarter, not less than a mile, but a one exact mile out of town.
Yeah.
We never did get those burgers because you're a dumbass. We were hungry. Now we got, ugh. So it's beans again. Dang it, you and your beans. All right. Our costumes, I thought this was a vacation from our secret identities. What gives? Something very funny gives. Back in Barstow, buddy, a phony milk truck, uptight people in the cement ghost town, kids being scared by a frigid boogeyman. It all adds up to a sinister riddle.
Yeah.
Riddler.
Riddler.
So now it continues on the next page.
Yeah. So wouldn't part one be like, oh gosh.
Yeah, that would have been the end of part one. I think they misplaced their parts. And Linda's boyfriend's name was Orion, like the billboards painted over graffiti. But even weirder, in the photo, Linda had a shadow, but he didn't. What in the hell? I don't even know what that. And by the way, I don't think they ever address it again, but we'll see. Far out. Okay, Barstow didn't like Clark and Bruce. Let's see how they like and how they welcome Superman Jr. and Batman Jr.
Right.
Maybe they ought to put like Junior on their under their insignia.
If everyone stays till the end of this stream, I will reveal the one difference between the costumes of the juniors and the thing. I'm not going to reveal it till the very end.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll reveal the difference.
Hey, Penny, how you doing? Oh my goodness. The Super Sons are being written by fictional characters. They are actually. Bob Haney could be a fictional character. So my X-ray vision review. And by the way, there's something wrong with this picture. This right here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he could only leap. They made a point of it last issue. He could only leap.
Yeah.
Nothing underground, but that big could vanish, whatever. So Batman. So but the scene right here, this guy's watching Superman streaking through the air. Super Junior. Well, it doesn't look like leaping to me.
Yeah, it looks flying. I think they forgot.
They forgot he could fly. Dick Dillon
they say it.
Yeah, Dick Dillon didn't draw the last issue.
Right.
And so he just said, this panel, I guarantee you the script said Superman's in the air and, saying this, thinking this. He just threw it. Murphy Anderson didn't do it either. He's just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Batman back in Barstow, Batman's young heir who prowls, who looks just like Batman, prowls.
Yeah. But there is one difference with their costumes, which I will reveal at the end of the stream.
Even I'm not sure. I can't wait to find out that.
Oh, yeah. There is a difference.
Hey, it's Courtney. What's up, Courtney? All right, so Dad always said that town's graveyard can tell you lots about a place and its people. Yes, this is Barstow's Boot Hill. Yeah, I can tell you they're dead. And
Batman has a shadow.
Well, he has a shadow. And also it can tell you that these people can't spell because they don't write names on the graves. It's like years.
Right.
Except for that one.
Kel, yeah.
Kel's dead, that's for sure. And so was Aaron's.
Whoever that is.
Who the hell that is.
They do explain why there's only dates, and the reason for the explanation is so stupid.
Yes.
It's like why even have the graves? This is so stupid. All right.
Well, that's the son of the man of steel, circles in the hot shimmering air. Circles.
Circles. Yeah.
Hard to make it out, but I'll bet it's just what I feared. Must warn the others quickly. What was it? Okay, I don't know. These 3 nameless tombstones are the most recent, but Sweeper Wyatt said Barstow's old folks were dying off. Yet nobody's been planted here for 4 long years. Maybe
they're all cremated.
I guess. As the darkness closes down, the town undertaker, he's closed up and gone to whatever. Okay, so suddenly he's peeking around this guy's records. Searchlight. Somebody's wise. I'm here. To the exit. Oof. So I don't know how this works. He jumps out the window, and then this guy goes after him. Why is he hitting him with his gun instead of shooting his gun at him?
I don't know. This is so nonsense. It's like he jumps out and he just gets hit. Like, what the heck?
Yep. Surprised by staggered by the surprise blow, the junior kick receiver still manages to stay on his feet. I hit him, but he's gone. No, you swung a gun at him. You didn't shoot him.
Yeah.
We'll get him. I don't understand what this. They don't tell you anything that's going on right here.
Yeah, I don't get. So he went to the graveyard. He discovered something odd. Then he went where? I don't know. This is still inside the wherever it is. Where the
graveyard is. The Undertaker's office.
The Undertaker's office. Okay, and then someone's searching, so he jumps out, and then this guy tries to hit him, but like the cops. That's the cops who are searching for him.
See, they don't show who this guy's there. All of a sudden, he's there. He says, "Searchlight." Then he jumps out of the window. Got to exit this way. Oof. Then the guy swings. Look at him. He's not shooting a gun at him. He's swinging his gun at him. I was like, I don't understand why he's doing that. Why didn't he just shoot at him? Staggered by the surprise blow, blah, 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 whatever. All right, so moments later, got to stash my costume and get up the street. Sleeper's Hamburger Joint is the only place open.
Batman, no more.
Nice. Very good. Nice.
I'm Batman, no more. Why is he throwing the garbage? What the hell is going on?
Nobody will look here. No one ever throws anything in the garbage. Well, you're back. Kind of risky, ain't it, young feller? Couldn't risk having one of Linda's burgers, one rare. Couldn't resist having one of those, one rare. Ugh.
All right.
Look, the burgers are 35 cents. That's pretty good. Even I can afford that, and I'm only a millionaire. Bruce. Say what happened to the photo.
He has exactly $27 million, 300. Remember, Bob Haney told us once.
So a 35-cent burger, no sweat. So, photo, what photo? What? There wasn't any photo there. Oh my God, it's a Twilight Zone episode now. Come on, doll, the picture of you and your late boyfriend. I'm sorry, Gar Ryan. You know the one who's dead that making you single. Just saying.
Yeah.
You better eat your burger and leave, son. There's people in Barstow don't like strangers asking questions. And there's Andy and Barney right there. Okay, you're under arrest for eating a hamburger. For ordering a hamburger with rare. We don't put up with rare suckers around here. If you order it rare, we must think you're a damn alien or something. I guess.
You're under arrest. It's like, all right. And you're, whatever, over the top. Like, I don't sound
me,
like
Sheriff? Must be some mistake. I'm just here to eat. What's the charge? Eating. Oh.
Eating. Pissing me off. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor? Remember that was from Flesh Whips?
Fletch. Oh, yeah. I love it.
What's the charge? Pissing me off.
Me off. Love it. Breaking and entering the town hall. And that gun butt, the crease on your forehead proves you did. Really? This proves, I got that before, defending myself against from your local goons. Sweet Linda? Now, son, I'm your friend, but those louts never laid a hand on you. Besides, the sheriff represents law and order. If you're innocent, you've nothing to fear just because I'm lying about you.
Right.
Linda, tell the sheriff he's got me wrong. Come on, boy. You're coming with me. You're coming with me.
Come with me.
All right,
you're coming
Barney.
with us. You Borg?
Yes. So Barney arrests him. I could fight my way out, but this is the law. Better go quietly and see what develops. Blah, 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 whatever. So then they arrested Clark for some reason. Hi, Brucey. How's that? How's the lover? What you won't go through for a hamburger? So they're in jail now, and they're trying to get some rest, but Otis in the next cell's making all kind of noise.
This guy's got like a domino mask on or something. It's like
37. Yeah, that is now 35% burger. 53 total.
wow, that's amazing.
Most burgers are like $15 now.
Yeah. Unless you get like one of those like McDonald's Junior.
And those are high
something.
too. But yeah, let's get like the $2 menu. Remember it was a $1 menu? Anyway.
God,
Not that I go to McDonald's, but
yeah.
Let's see. Hey boys, now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to strip search you now. I don't want to, but I kind of do. You're both pretty. You two are going to be sorry you ever came snooping around here, sons. Now you just better just pull them panners down. Wow. He doesn't think you're all that cute, Clark. He likes me better than you. Yep. I wonder if he's tingling with my rippling muscles or whatever the hell I was talking about. Jesus Christ, man. Yep. So you sure do got a pretty mouth. Ding 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 ding. Yes, Super Sons in Deliverance.
Yeah. Oh, squeal like a pig.
Weehaw. And so there they are. She's casting a shadow.
Yeah. Look, it was Gar Orion who didn't have one.
I don't think yeah, it was Gar. Okay, she's got one.
Yeah, she's got one. Gar doesn't have one.
Is this episode? I thought it was going to be about shadow people. When I'm reading this, I was thinking, shadow people. I was like, okay. Anyway,
it's not shadow people.
No, but I thought it was going to be because I don't think I ever read this issue.
No, nobody can guess in this chat what this is going to be.
Yeah,
read ahead.
You guys try to guess what this is all about. Don't even try. You're not going to. Just don't.
Don't read ahead. I can guarantee you I can pinpoint at least 5 people in this chat who are going to read ahead and be like, oh, I know what it is.
Don't read ahead. And if you've ever read it, don't blow it.
Yeah.
All right. So, spoiler alert. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're going to spoil the hell out of it because, hey, Bob Haney would have wanted it that way.
Correct.
Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry this happened. I like you both. I like you both, especially the guy, you with the glasses. I don't like morons with headbands. You look stupid. So had to. They made me take it down, destroy it, just like Gar was destroyed. Who are they? Running footsteps. I got her. So they take the girl. You're going to see the Iceman now. I'd rather see the Angel or the Beast.
They always say destroy instead of kill. This is something that I've noticed. Kill. Yeah, they don't want to say kill. They always say destroyed. It's like, oh, they destroyed.
Oh, yeah. Back then, yeah.
Yeah, they never say they killed him or they murdered him or they, whatever.
Right. Yeah, no, they don't. You're right. They've got Linda and the Iceman's no boogie. Iceman's no boogie just to scare kids. We've got to burst out. We're already on our way. So gets him out of there as he could easily do.
Yeah.
Then, all right. In a few minutes, a red blur streaks above the highway of Balsto. They're turning off onto the same road, country road. Let's see. So he's flying.
I guess, but it's like leaping.
Looks like flying to me.
It looks like flying.
And not only that, but as Superman Jr. plummets down through the billowing dust plume created by the speeding auto, got to sneeze. Wait a minute. Why in the hell would
dust took him out.
Smoke and dust bother Superboy? Not Super.
Yeah, he has I have an allergic reaction to dust.
Super Son's allergic. Holy shit.
So you're telling me kryptonite and like what dust can take down Superboy or whatever Superman Jr.? Wow.
Yeah, I guess. Somersaulted backwards half mile by the force of his own sneeze. The youthful Superman streaks forward again, flying. Always did have an allergic reaction to dust. Why? Since when? Your pappy doesn't have it. Jeez. Car vanished. X-ray vision. X-ray vision reveals nothing. Reveals nothing again. Why? Hold it! I just realized I'm not even getting a normal X-ray view of underground strata. Something's blocking the X-rays, and only one thing can do that. Lead.
Uh-oh.
There, I thrust my fingers down into this dusty hard pack to a big metal panel or lid. So there he goes. Now look, this is flying.
Yeah, really.
Great Krypton, as Dad would say, an underground missile silo. Sweeper said the government closed one down around here, so he's freaking flying.
Yeah, he's flying and landing, and
which would be fine. I don't care, but they just like forgot. That's Bob Haney. They called him Mr. Continuity for a reason.
yeah,
He was pretty emphatic in the last issue that he leaps.
right.
So
Fly, no, but he could leap over tall buildings.
yes. Now, of course, his power's getting increasing. Maybe his pappy just told him you can't fly just to be an a-hole. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't fly. I think I can, Dad. No, trust me, you can't. Don't try it. If you try it, you'll die.
I'm not going to teach you how to. Yeah, you die.
And then him and Bruce laugh about it. I told him that he couldn't fly. Ha 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 ha.
This is fantastic. Barstow's missing citizens.
Oh
Young and old, all in cryogenic capsules, frozen alive. And when you find out why, no.
Yeah.
I found the answer to part of the mystery. That's
it's
not
all milk.
all. You found chip up the old super block.
Yeah, they're embalming them all with milk. That's what's going on now.
Yes. Witness Super Junior's upcoming Super Trouble flip directly to Super Part 3, because this is the end of Super Part 1, Cold Truth Super. I had to say super again. 2 each super, buy 2 get 1 super free. Oh wow, we got LPs. We got 33s here.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, superstars. Get it? Super again, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, oh wow. Janine C. Riley and Johnny Cash. I am Superman. Let's see, 71 rock hits. Super rock hits. Bubblegum. All right. All right, here we go. Part 3 of our thrilling adventure, folks. Picasso. What's up?
Children
all right.
of the universe.
Children
Children
of the universe. So we have, yes, Part 3, Children of the Universe. Get into the capsule. Your time has come. Please, no, I wasn't to go for weeks yet. You're doing this to punish me. Linda, they're going to freeze her. So you were ready to betray us all to those 2 young strangers. It won't get hurt. It won't get hurt. I'm saying, it won't hurt, girl. Get it over with. If you don't, well, force you to. No, you won't. Who are you? That costume. Superman. Well, maybe he is then. He says next best thing, friend. Right. His son.
Yeah.
I would just say I am Superman.
Yeah, and then I may lack Dad's full powers, but I warn you, like, why are you saying all of this?
Don't tell anybody that. And here we go.
Just because I'm allergic to dust, kryptonite, magic, and I don't have nearly as much powers as my dad, and I can't fly, that doesn't mean I can't beat you guys up. Well, actually, son, it does, because here's some dust. Ah!
So after we've seen him fly 20 times, a few times, editor's note. They should have done something. Soup Junior's powers are confined to 100-mile leaps. That's not entirely. Vulnerability to atomic weapons, so that's what a bummer. And a 3-day period without air, among other limitations. Okay. I don't
sure.
Whatever. Now
and ice.
And ice, apparently, right. He hates ice. Maybe ice is like magic.
Right.
So, I've always actually been one that annoyed by the magic weakness, because I'm like, who isn't vulnerable to magic? I mean, everyone is.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. So, Now let her go. All we'll let go is liquid nitrogen right in your face, super punk.
Yeah.
I've had
Caught off guard.
Caught off guard as usual. The intensely cold cryogenic fluid hits like a numbing shockwave.
Well, how is he caught off guard? They're standing in front of him.
I don't know how he's caught off guard. I don't know.
Like,
He's a wussy.
There's villains standing in front of you, but you're caught off guard. Yeah, but I see
Right.
them in front of me. They didn't jump down from the skies and get them, and you're like, damn it, I didn't look up.
Bob
Caught
Haney
off guard by the people in front of him.
Bob Haney was caught off guard.
Like even a normal man wouldn't be caught off guard. Like you'd be
No, that's right. He's standing right there. That's a very good point. What a wiener. Maybe he has 88 something. But what he mentioned is molecules are slowed. His molecules are slowed to where his strength is reduced to that of an ordinary mortal. Wow, because of ice.
I think an ordinary mortal could still get out of here, though. Like
I'll clobber you.
Oh my god!
I catch you. What? No
but
chance.
You told me to freeze.
That's just. And in another tick of time, you did it, Iceman. You stopped him cold. Oh, Iceman, wait a minute. We can get in trouble with this. They don't want to get sued. You monsters. It was necessary. The outside world must not learn what we do here. Now it's your turn. That's what he would sound like if this was one of the old Filmation cartoons.
Right.
All the baddies sound like this.
Yeah.
Meantime, on a deserted road, just outside of town, Batman says, a burnt-out ruin. I'm sorry, Bat Bruce says, Bat Bruce Jr., Bat Jr., whatever.
Right.
So it's a burnt-out ruin, all that's left of the Orion family home. I got its location from town tax records, and boy, did they owe. Let me tell you, my can't believe the taxes in this town. My goodness. But anyway, that's but I think I probably should go and find a good tax lawyer to take care of the rest of this issue. Since I can't find one. But who were they really? This is what the Bob Haney was crazy, man. Evidently, they came to Barstow shortly before their son, Gar, died.
Oh, no.
But what happened to his parents, the mother and father he's thinking to himself, of the kid without a shadow? What's happened to his parents, the mother and father of the kid without a shadow? What a bubble brain I've been. Those 3 tombstones didn't throw shadows either. Why? Why do tombstones not throw a shadow? I don't understand.
It's pretty weird that the 3, because they do give an explanation for that, but why wouldn't the tombstones not?
They're just rocks, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think I know why. The whole Orion family's buried under them. And nameless graves, as if their deaths were suspicious. You think? What's this? A funny kind of compass gizmo. It doesn't point north, but southwest. Now, I wonder if anyone's going to even guess what this was about. Because I was like, what?
Now, hold on. If it was something nefarious and these 3 people died under strange circumstances, why have any tombstone? Like, named or unnamed. Bury them in a ditch and never talk about them again.
I have no idea what have tombstones.
The cops drive by. By the way, there's 3 unnamed tombstones. Oh yeah, those are 3 people that died mysteriously, so we didn't want to name them. It's like, okay, but I see tombstones here.
Oh my god! Soon leading a cycle and moving ahead on foot, Dead End Canyon, and hidden in it, a shimmering, seamless giant object. Suddenly, a tumbling pebble shatters the stillness. Sweeper. Somehow I figured it was you. Don't know how you found it, fella, but it'll do you no good. Raise those hands if you want to keep on living. That sphere's ours now, the people of Barstow. But it belonged to the Orions before you killed them, Sweeper. You're pretty smart.
Pretty smart fella.
You're too damn smart, boy. But
You know,
huh?
there's the Joker, there's Penguin, there's Riddler, then there's Sweeper.
The Sweeper.
I think he'll be in the next Batman movie. I guarantee you.
I think Sweeper's going to be the next big villain for the.
Yeah.
In fact,
get your DC Direct or Todd McFarlane action figure pre-orders in for Sweeper.
He probably needs to fight both Batman and Superman. He's too much for one. Pretty smart, boy. But I didn't kill him alone. The whole town had a hand in it. We didn't know who they were at first. So it seemed like a nice family moving in from out of state. Then one day, their boy Gar started showing off to impress Linda. Gar, you passed your hand right through that post. Yeah, that's not strange at all, is it? Because I'm not an Earthling. I'm from space, the constellation of Orion. You were born in space? No, I mean I was on a planet, of course, but I'm just not this one. That's what I mean when you said you were from space.
Right.
Well, I'm not from space that way. You did say you were from space. Okay, I'm not from space. All right, I'm from the constellation of Orion. What's a constellation? Right. Well, but I'm on a planet. No, you didn't say that. You said the constellation. No, just forget about it. I'm not from Earth. All right. You're an alien.
Your primitive intellect wouldn't understand space and moons and stars and things with constellations and
dense structures. And Linda got scared and told her folks soon. Well, he was a dumbass. It's a primitive planet. You just put your hand through something. You're an alien. What's she supposed to do? She's a stupid kid.
Right.
Hey, what is she going to do? Side with you? Like, Jesus Christ, you put your hand through something and you said, don't tell it. It's like, don't tell anybody, but we're aliens. We know you guys won't mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Linda and what are you doing here? Anyway, aliens, go see the Super Friends. They might take care of you. And told her folks soon the whole town was aroused. Well, they're into aliens, huh? I see. Look at these guys. Look, that's the whole town, too, these guys.
Yeah.
The whole town's this bunch of losers, and she's the only chick. And the aliens are getting them aroused, not her. Just want to point that out. Bad choice of words, Bob, at least for now. Back then, it didn't matter as much, but
probably
it still had a meaning to it. But now, oh, my goodness, he used the word aroused.
Yeah.
We know what he meant, but you can't help but make fun of it because your story's so ridiculous. If your story was better, Bob, we probably wouldn't make fun of you using that word so much. But you use the word aroused, and then you show these 5 chuckleheads.
Yeah.
So Barstow had a run of bad luck. Yeah, because look who's there. Look who lives there.
Yeah, they're all idiots.
The missile base closing, freakish weather, people dying in accidents, and it's their fault. They're working evil. They're working evil on the town.
Yep, that's
They're
exactly
working
what's
evil
happening
on the town. So anyway, I've talked to my son. He's a dumbass for telling you guys we're aliens. And I was in that mad crowd, as was Barstow when we reached the Orion house, and Gar's father faced us. Well, why was there? Never mind. I was about to ask why she was boyfriend. How were they ever boyfriend and girlfriend?
Right.
Remember,
she digs the guy with no shadow.
But does he have no shadow? Really? I mean, nobody has a shadow. Anyway.
Well, not at night, I guess.
Someday, look, there's some shadows back there. Yes, It's true. We are from far space. Space? So y'all, how come you live in space? No, we don't want it. It's a planet, but it's out in space.
Right,
I don't understand. Oh, come on, you Earth idiots. All you of Earth are idiots. Your stupid minds. Stupid. That's enough out of you. I guess you get that quote, of course. Mohammed Saeed. You don't mind me quoting Plan 9 from Outer Space?
No, I have it on DVD, of course.
Of course. Let's see here. We came here by accident when our starship's fuel core malfunctioned. Oh, we're not good enough for you to show up just because you want to. You're by an accident. You're trying to find a way. Yeah, we were looking for a way cooler planet, and we ended up on this turkey. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
They're offended. That's what they're pissed at. Like, he insulted the planet. Said, you came here by accident. Oh, we're not good enough.
Right.
So the ship is near here, locked, and will repair itself automatically by the year 1994. What? Dude, your ship sucks. It's 1973. And your ship's going to take almost 20 years to repair. You can't speed that up at all. Maybe call the Intergalactic AAA.
Yeah, like call somebody. Who are you gonna call? No, like I mean, call anybody to help repair it. Yeah. Well, what that's what happened with me. I was driving to my sister-in-law's, and then we had a flat tire, so we just stayed there till the tire repaired itself.
And you stayed for 20 years?
Yeah, I stayed for 20 years on the side of the road. It was weird. I lost 20 years. I missed a lot of movies. I had to go.
We'll get this fixed in 20 years, guys. You'll be okay, though. 20 years. What kind of ship is that?
And then they're just gonna maybe they live really long, and 20 years is like 5 minutes for them.
I guess. But still. Why are you telling these idiots with pitchforks that? Until then, we can't re-enter the ship and return to our own world. Meantime, we're Earth's guests, happy to live among you. We mean you no harm. For are we all not children of the universe? No, just us.
Yeah,
you guys suck. We hate aliens. We've seen the invaders. Please put aside your anger and fear, and when the ship reopens, we'll reward you all greatly. It contains immense riches. You mean like bottles of pop and what else is in there? Cracker Jacks or what? Yes, and Cracker Jacks and Hostess fruit pies.
They want them to wait 20 years. Like, why don't you wait 20 years till it opens up and give you some riches?
Yeah, we're gonna give you some. We're gonna slip you guys. We're gonna take care of you in 20 years. We will take care of you. So, in the meantime, they look like humans, right? Check. Mm-hmm. They could have just pretended to be humans. I guess they got money and the job and all this other crap because they got a house and everything.
Right.
So how about not? First of all, your moronic son really needs to know better. You're on a primitive planet.
Yeah.
Feels like a sequel to Escape from the Witch Mountain. Yeah.
No, I thought it was like the Tommy Knockers. Where
the
town is, except that's where everyone's getting smarter. But
so, if you guys give us 20 years, you guys right here, you're gonna be kind of old. I get it. Some of you younger people will be okay with it though. In 1994, man, we'll party like it's 1994.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, enjoy some corgi cool stuff like cars and stuff, right?
Cool.
So, guess strange talk and the crowd's mood was like gasoline and matches suddenly. Yeah, because they were carrying gasoline and matches literally.
Yeah.
And suddenly the Orion house was ablaze. Yeah, because they had gasoline. It's not suddenly nothing. They set fire to it.
Right. You went over to kill them.
Yes. He's acting like, just kind of burst into flame, bats. I don't know what to tell you. No, yeah, true. We had some, we happened to have some gasoline and some matches, and all of a sudden, hey, they were inside and wackiness ensued. Next thing you know, the thing's on fire. Those aliens are burning up in there, and we're like, okay, maybe that's our fault. On us, we're bad.
Serves them right.
Suddenly the Orion house was a place. Yes, suddenly. They're trapped in there. Serves them right for being filthy aliens. I can fill in the rest. Later, you all felt guilty. What? No, why?
Why?
If they didn't feel guilty enough to go in and help them. Afraid of punishment by our law. No, if they were aliens, you probably could have got off on a technicality. Or perhaps from the Orion's world. Yeah, you might get to worry about them, but they will take like 80 years to get there, apparently, if they can't even fix the ship in 20 years.
Yeah, if the ship takes 20 years to fix, you know what's gonna happen, Clobby? They're gonna come back. The Orion, the Orion aliens are gonna come back 20 years later, or 30 or 40 or 100 years later, and then demand that the offspring pay for the deaths. It's like, I know you didn't do anything bad, but you owe us.
And why are aliens called Orions? I mean, not Orions, and they're from Orion, so they call themselves Have no fear, O'Reilly's. I'm surprised they call them O'Reilly's. The O'Reilly's from Orion.
Mhm.
Let me there's that. So here we go.
Oh, Phantom Outsider. Great question.
Why couldn't they pass through the wall?
Uh-oh.
Bob forgot. Ruh-roh. Damn, Bob, you killed those aliens by forgetting their powers.
Yeah, it's like their son walks through walls. Why didn't he just walk out of the house?
Because of fire? No, it's not true. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
So you, Sweeper, figured a way to evade justice and your own consciences. You began to slowly phase out the whole town using most of its budget to buy cryogenic equipment to put everyone into deep freeze. What? That was the golden tomorrow. From what said, yeah, but what we didn't figure on is just killed everybody by putting them in ice. They're gonna wake up. They're all dead.
Scientists, like, okay, so their plan was
Nimrod's has been in cryogenic freeze. You can go. We went down to the store and bought a bunch of bags of ice. And we just put people in ice so we can freeze them for 20 years. And it worked because that's what the house worked.
Oh my god. Their plan is to freeze the town for 20 years, wake up and have the riches. I can't, it's like
they don't know cryogenics though.
Your primitive intellect wouldn't understand cryogenics and things with that freeze you over. Right.
It's one thing to say some brilliant scientist came along and used alien tech to freeze us for 20 freaking years. No, we went down to the 7-Eleven, got a bunch of packs of ice and packed ourselves in there, and we figured that would be it, right? That's how you freeze yourself. No, it means how you kill yourself, idiot. No, we use nitro whatever. I mean,
come on.
What did they? Not even liquid nitrogen. They said some kind of crazy shit.
Why? I don't know what they said, but
how did they invent cryogenics? These idiots.
And then why? Okay, so given all of this, why is the town even open for business? Why is there a restaurant?
I don't know.
A kid running around saying, "Oh, I'm going to put you in deep freeze." Like,
I guess somebody has to watch him. I guess I get that. Like, has to make sure that somebody doesn't come along and say, "Hey, we went to this town that used to be there, and no one's seen it from a while. It turns out they're all frozen to death for some reason.
It's the ark in space."
This is like a Jim Jones cult. It was a mass freezing to death. They all committed mass freeze-acide for some reason. We don't know why, but they're all. It looks to me, sir. The detective comes along, and goes, "Yeah, it looks to me like they think they were trying to preserve themselves for some reason, but they're stupid because we can't. They don't understand cryogenics."
This reminds me of the time you try to drill a hole through your head. It's like, well, that would have worked if you hadn't stopped me.
Oh, Jesus Christ! They have no reason to believe that they can freeze themselves for 20 years. You all conspired to hide any clue to the Orion's very existence, like painting over the graffiti. Go, that paint it over it. That'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's it. It's done.
They're so stupid. They're the dumbest. Then years from now, when you all thawed out, no, because you're going to be dead.
Right.
Turns out you die. You don't, and you're not only are you going to die. If you did manage to live, you'd be. It's not going to preserve you. You don't understand. Never mind. God damn it.
Oh my God.
Your common crime thought out. Your common crime would be ancient history. 20 years, and you'd have the starship's treasure. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, we need the treasure to rebuild, but we couldn't bring back the Orions. But why should now? Help me out here. If you know, we both read this before.
Yep.
They don't explain cryogenics at all.
No.
But your way is immoral, crazy. Give it up. Too late. I just delivered the last of our citizens to the Iceman in 1994. They'll thaw out. And they ain't gonna smell bad because they're all gonna be a bunch of bones. Well, they'll be preserved by ice, but they'll be dead.
But what about? Okay, the Orions came from outer space with what treasure?
I don't know. What let's see. Let's find out.
It's like, look, we've got Saturnium, It's very rare. It's like, yeah, but what am I going to do with it on Earth? How is this going to help me achieve riches? Like, what do they have in the ship that's of earthly value? Like, what do they have? Like, like Action Comics #1 in there or something? Like, what do they have?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to find out, aren't we?
Well, we might not.
Might.
I don't know.
See, the problem with I love that MST3K line at the end of the first MST3K song. FK says, repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. No, it works for that, but it doesn't work for this. If you're wondering how they eat and breathe and other science facts, I get you, FK, but in this case, this is a little bit different because you got to make some kind of sense because the MST3 guys are reviewing bad movies,
right?
So
the problem is that I had this discussion. I've been fighting with many people on that Damsel film with what's her face, Millie Bobby. It was
people
awful.
Are defending that thing. I watched a review of it.
Yeah, it's awful. But anyway, and they're saying the same kind of. They're saying like, well, it's just a movie, have fun. I'm like, I know, but the entire premise, like this comic, is a silly comic, but the entire premise is that we have to buy the fact that these aliens have riches, and these people killed them because they're aliens and want the riches. If that entire thing doesn't make sense, the cryogenics doesn't make sense, nothing makes sense. The entire comic is gone. This isn't a plot hole. Like people were telling me like, oh, there's plot holes in every movie. Sure, there's plot holes and sometimes stories are not great, but this entire premise of this entire thing is based on that. And what it's based on is nonsense and it doesn't make any sense. And I don't see how it works. They don't explain it. Like, yeah, I don't get, the entire comic is messed up. It's not just like stupid at the end.
MST3K is fine because they're not expecting you, they're not asking you to believe anything. They know it's goofs. It's a comedy, and they're asking you, look, just don't worry about how they eat and breathe. Just watch the totally fine. Right. But even in the silliest movie, you got to have some sort of verisimilitude. So here they are. We're supposed to believe these Nimrods, the Iceman created a cryogenic freeze thingy, this guy.
Right.
But they don't explain who he is. It might be if he's some kind of scientist or some shit. He looks like what's his face? Dr. Savannah.
Yeah.
Sort of. So you froze my buddy and Linda had to. His strength could have wrecked everything, but now he can be frozen easily because he's a puss. Funny too, because when I first spotted him flying around, I mistook him for Avengers. Wait, Avengers? No, wrong company. From the Orion's planet. No, you thought I was going to say Marvel, didn't you? Well, you did say Avengers. Just saying. That's why we speeded up the phase out. Till now, only us three are left beside you, fella. And you got to be frozen to keep you quiet. Now climb into that capsule and say goodbye to your super buddy there until 1994 when your comics want to, hell, your daddies will be dead and their back broken and all that crap. You guys can take over, no problem. I'll be looking into the future, So
it'll be a crisis. There's going to be a crisis coming up.
It'll probably wipe us all out anyway. Hey, your Muslim uncle.
Hey.
So, and maybe goodbye to our parents who might be dead by then. Wow, Bat Boy.
20 years.
Our friends will be older. Our world will be dead too. Our world will be dead? How do you know that?
Yeah, like.
It chills my blood just thinking about it. Oh my God. Anyway, sure, I'll go. Followed by you and the sheriff leaving Sweeper last. So he's got to find the clever way.
Yeah.
Sweeper last so he can have the treasure for himself. What's that? The ship won't open till 1994 when we'll all thaw out together. Wrong, Sheriff Andy. It'll open sooner, much sooner. And Sweeper knows it. Mr. Orion's miscalculated the strength of Earth's magnetic fields. Don't listen to him. In fact, just look at these ads.
Yeah.
He says, no, let's hear him. Any of you ever, this guy, he's not a scientist. He's probably the barber.
Right.
That's Floyd the barber.
Yeah.
Man, any of you ever any have been near the ship? Why, no. Sweeper said its exact location should stay with him, only to decrease chances of somebody blabbing. Oh, I'm thinking, going to see what you're saying there, boy.
Wait a minute here. Wait a gosh darn minute here.
Well, I've been near it, and my watch hands accelerated like crazy. Days going in minutes. Sweeper must have noticed it too. The ship's on different time due to residual magnetism from Orion. Freeze him or I'll shoot him. I do the only shooting around here in Barstow. Talk on, son. Before I found the ship, I checked the town library. Sweeper's library card. Oh my God! Sweeper's library card showed he borrowed a book on astrophysics and time-space theory. I saw the book. Its underlying passages prove he figured out how the ship will open this year very soon. Wait a minute, he sweeps. He sweeps in front of a building, but he can figure out.
I didn't even read it and understand anything.
He went to the library. Bob 80's the greatest man who ever lived. He went to the library. That's a message to the kids. You kids,
oh my God.
Stay in school and make sure you go to the library a lot.
Oh my God.
A book on astrophysics and time and space theory. I saw the book. It's underlined passages. Now he's a genius.
Yep. He read the book.
I read a book. I can make time.
He read only one book.
Oh, good God Almighty.
This is outrageous.
That's really why he speeded up the phase out. He never intended to join the rest of Barstow and deep freeze. He was going to let you all freeze to death, but grab the ship's treasure and with it take off with it. Take off with it. I'll quiet you, bat punk. So he gets sprayed with. No, you don't, Sweeper. So this guy, I don't. They never explain how he could create cryophees. Maybe Sweeper checked out a book for him about cryogenics.
Probably.
And he read it. He was like the town barber. But
that small town library is just packed with great books. It's like amazing. A university library.
Oh my God. Did I say hello to your Muslim uncle? Hey buddy, by the way. Yep. Well, I'll be Sweeper. Sweeper was hoodwinking us all.
Wow.
But what now? If the ship's due to open, I can thaw out everyone, and Barstow could rebuild itself with the treasure. Sure, but then we'd be exposing ourselves to justice, or maybe vengeance from space, to say nothing of our own guilty consciences. You just people are a wreck, aren't you?
Yep.
What's that? Moments later, outside the Orion starship, just as Sweeper figured, it's fixed itself way ahead of 1994. How could we have been so wrong?
I mean, they're massively miscalculating that.
It fixed itself. Wow. But the treasure, the riches, we all ransomed our futures to, looks like it's going back to where it came from. The far, far home of the Orion family that you killed. Yeah. Ironic, No, it's not the word I would use. Sometime later, Barstow's returned to life, to facing the consequences of his own one bad night. The governor pardoned the town for the Orion's deaths.
How?
And I don't know.
I mean, wow. It's like, yeah, you know what? You killed 3 people, but I guess you're good.
The aliens. I mean, first of all, what part of Louisiana this state? I think it's in California. I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, they don't have the authority. They're aliens. That would be something that would, like, the main government, or I don't know who would be dealing with. Technically, there's no law against killing aliens.
Right. That's
if you're
true.
gonna so I don't understand. any of this crap. But then neither does Bob Haney, to be fair.
That is true.
He said all this took place in one night. Well, not all of this part, but the part where they had to dust up with the when they killed the Orions. By the way, there's no mention in this comic book ever of people without shadows.
Right.
None. Did you see any?
I think it was supposed to say that all the aliens don't have a shadow.
But they never say it.
They don't really say it, but I guess that's what we infer. So not only do they not have shadows, anything around them, like a tombstone, won't have shadows.
But they never go into any detail about it.
No, that's just supposed to be our little, like, trigger to be like, oh, they're aliens because they don't have shadows.
You were right about one thing, dude. Sweeper Wyatt's gone, a discredited wanderer. Now he's moving on. This was his origin story. He's moving on to his life of crime with his broom and his bib or his apron.
Yep.
Sweeper Wyatt will be back to plague the Justice League soon. In fact, he'll probably team up with Darkseid.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, for sure.
EJC, hello there. Welcome. Sweeper Wyatt's one bad mother.
I'm talking about Sweeper. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. That is holy. So anyway, listen, I'm sorry. Okay, in return for our guarantee, Barstow will always welcome any traveler or stranger with open arms forevermore, and I'll cut their hair instead of making like cryonic chambers and shit.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Orion said, we're all Earthlings and aliens, children of the universe, so no killing any more of them. Right? Right.
Yeah, we won't kill. But what if they come in? What if the strangers are killers themselves or try to hurt you? Then you'll be okay with them? Oh, God.
Yes, we'll kill them then, but only then, right? Yeah, that's right. That makes me sad about those two nice strangers we persecuted, Bruce and Clark, and how they escape from the jail cell. Maybe they were insubstantial beings too, Linda. Anyway, I've got a hunch you'll be seeing them again one day, shortly. Oh, this is poignant, the last panel. Oh, my God, it's a broom on the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And they ran over it, and it didn't even break.
Did they run over Sweeper?
Look, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Where's Sweeper's broom? So that's his cosmic broom. So long, Clark and Bruce, for now, but you'll be back, as will your famous fathers, in fab future issues of World's Finest. Stay with it. Never the end. The end. It's never the end. The end. Which is it?
Whoops. It's
end.
never the end, except it is the end, though, for this one, yeah.
Well, the next issue will be on sale on or about February 15th. But once you get a cool... This was, man.
I have that comic.
Shazam #1, baby cakes.
Yep, I've got that one. I have it. I'm so happy to have that.
I love it.
Yep.
They had a little write-up on the great Dick Dillon. He was one of the longest stints in comics. He wrote, he drew Justice League for like 120-something issues.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, it kind of was still his past. So it was a pretty good run on Justice League for old Dick Dillon. But anyway, so there you go, folks. And I did promise to tell everybody the difference between the costumes of the juniors and the originals. And Bob, they really went all out on this one. The difference between Superman and Batman Junior and Superman Junior's. Let me find that.
Yeah.
We want to go to the cover?
Sure. Yeah. Go to the cover. All right.
Okay. What's the difference?
The difference is nothing. I lied. There is no difference. I lied.
No,
like,
by the way,
it's the laziest crap ever. Like you couldn't even maybe change the color scheme or something. Like it's so
nothing.
lazy.
They just put like a junior under each of them. I'm surprised they didn't, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I lied. There is no difference.
Nice. Well done. I appreciate that. By the way, who's this guy that says nope? That's this big. I don't know. We never saw.
Yeah, that's not Sweeper. That's not the Iceman.
Sweeper. Yeah, it's just Nick Cardy was told to draw this, and he drew it, and whatever. So wowzer, folks. Yes. So next month, you want to continue with the Super Sons?
Sure. I mean, we don't even need to like assume it's going to be weird. We just know it will be. Is this Super Sons again?
I don't know if this is a Super Sons or not. This one, I don't think so. This is actually Superman and Batman with Metamorpho, no less.
Wow.
Wow, cool. At least it's Bob Haney, but we don't. Well, I'll take a look at it. Maybe
take a look at it. It actually looks kind of neat, but maybe it's good, or maybe it's not as weird.
I'll read that and see, because we want silliness. Nothing can top that. I mean, this was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
but and it was silly. But man, you can't. You're not going to top that issue before. As far as Super Sons, I don't think you can.
No, not that first one.
That first one was that was gold. It was almost on a level with that Brave and Bold 124.
Yeah, with
Sergeant Rock. I mean, it was near that level of insanity, which we love.
Yeah, creating alternate towns, and then there's like, I can't even wrap my head around it. It's like
the duplicate because he could. What did he do? He ran.
Yeah, he went to
created a duplicate of a city.
Yeah, because he went into the crust of the earth or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he went into the earth and vibrated it or something, and it created these.
It created a parallel universe, but only it's a pocket. No, it created a parallel pocket universe with just that town in it, but everyone was the same except for the main bad guy, who was just not sick in it anymore. Otherwise, everything else was the same.
I thought that too, Claudia. It did sort of look like Batlash in a sense, but it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can't even make any sense out of it. It was duplicate. And I got a little crazy with the word duplicate, I think, that because so everything was duplicated. But anyway, yeah, this is some nutty stuff right here, folks. This is
well, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time for one of these. This is just like I can't even wrap my head around how weird it is. Like if they just said to you, make up a weird comic, I don't think you could. Like I couldn't make up something this if I had to make up something weird to be funny.
Because the thing is always so it is weird. In other words, they're bland, boring, stupid comics, or bland and boring, or really stupid.
All right.
He manages to mix a lot of combinations together, but to do the weird is what really, really sticks out at you. I mean, the goofy concept, the fact, and other things that get out. We talk about a lot with Bob is he has this strange propensity to not do what. I mean, again, you could almost say it's something of a. Makes him a little different if he doesn't use supervillains much. Superheroes at that time, especially, often fought either their own rogues gallery or they fought other superpowered beings or robots or monsters or what have you, right?
Sure.
He likes gangsters and ordinary, like just down the earth, like folks, I guess, for lack of a better term. He likes, I don't know, he doesn't really, I mean, he'll use, like he's used to, we've read a couple stories he's done with the Joker here and there,
Right.
But and he does use them sometimes, but for the most part, most of the stories we've done, it's been Batman and it's been some made up, he likes despots.
All right.
He likes gangsters, assassins, and crazy stuff like that.
I think maybe because I've been reading. I read the first 30 issues of Action Comics from number 1, 1 through 30. I've read
nice.
All American Comics, the first maybe 15 or so with Green Lantern. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I've been reading Star Spangled, and a lot of those Golden Age comics really focused a lot on regular people. It was all about the hero. Even with Action Comics, the first character that appears that's of any consequence is the Ultra Human Knight, and he basically looks more like Lex Luthor. And then even he's just like a scientist. He's not like the ape kind of person. So I'm not sure when, and even Superboy, because I've been reading the classic Superboys. Again, it's all just very generic stuff there's some gang comes in and tries to fool Smallville people, and maybe Bob Haney's just thinking that's what it is, but you've got this opportunity, and there's charm to those old comics. They're kind of fun and I like them, and it's like you gotta like up the level here. Like everything he does is so boring compared to anything else at that time. I mean, I don't know what was the year of this one. Is this a Silver Age?
72. Bronze
So
Age.
so this is Bronze Age. Like, come on, buddy, this is pathetic for Bronze Age. Like,
Yeah.
like
73.
really, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 73. Jesus. Like, think about. I think Sean. I'm not sure if Sean mentioned this to you, but he mentioned it to me. Sean read the first year or so of like Avengers, and then he read the first year or so of, I don't know, maybe it was Justice League or whatever it was. Like, I don't, and he's like, I mean, Avengers is like way better. Like, it's not even close. And like, I mean, if you're looking at this World's Finest, then what else came out? If we look at that Mike's World and see like what came out, and you're thinking this came up against, I don't know, like whatever was out, like Fantastic Four or something, or whatever was out in this
Let's
time.
do
Like,
that very thing. Let's do it. Let's see, I'll find it right now.
I mean, this would be pathetic, right? Compared to like any Marvel comic almost.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's it's he. I don't know why he was that way. I guess he liked the more what he considered to be more down to earth. We've been reading. It's funny because we've been reviewing Shooter's run on his early run on Legion, but on your show all the other three
Mondays,
right?
Yeah.
So we're there with the Legion, right? And it's Shooter stuff, and now we trying to think where were we? We are.
What are we on? Let me look. I haven't looked.
But
We've done like 100 appearances or something. So we're almost on Adventure Comics. We're like 378 or something like that, or whatever. So what year was that?
So, but my point being is, I'm also right now on. I'm going back. I just started reading Jim Shooter's run of the late 70s run on Avengers.
Okay.
And the contrast that with Bob Haney, Shooter is very cosmic.
Right.
I mean, he is very much into the cosmic, godlike, beings as baddies. Because I'm only like 8-9 issues into it. We've already had Count Nefaria with these ridiculous soup up powers where he could punch out the whole Avengers. Now it's gone over to then Ultron, who was big time,
right?
And then now I'm on Korvac stuff with the Guardians of the Galaxy with him and everything. Everything is epic because he likes to write these big long epics. Some great art with Perez and Pablo Marcos being the key. Then some Byrne ones issues. Byrne, Perez, so there's only one George stuff. But anyway.
So I'm looking at, so I've got Mike's Amazing World open here, and basically this issue came out on the along with the Shazam comic number 1. It came out with Superboy 193 and Legion of Superheroes number 1, where Mon-El is being slammed. The cover where Superboy is slamming Mon-El into like a statue. I don't know what the hell he's slamming him into. Like it's like a. So, I mean this is crazy. Like I'm looking at some of the, like Action Comics 421, Adventure 426. Doom Patrol. I mean, this comic would have just been buried. Like it's Commandy issue 3 is out on the same day or same month as this World's Finest. And like Superman 261, geez. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this cover before. So yeah, that's where we're at with these.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm having to call it on my phone. My computer just crapped out on me.
Oh my god! I thought something was weird because it's like I was like, I heard some crackling and.
Hang on, my sound won't be too good. Goddamn phone went out on me.
What the hell? That's weird.
I mean, my phone. I'm sorry, not my phone. My computer went out on me.
Well, we're done anyway. I was just looking at what came out around the same time. So Legion of Superheroes, #1 came out the same month as this, and that's the one where Mon-El is being slammed into that pipe or whatever by Superboy, and like Ultra Boy's been buried in the ground. And I mean, that's like, so that's coming out the same time as this, right? It's like, what is this?
You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah, the sound is good.
Okay, I'm sorry about. As soon as I get the computer back on, I'll be. But I mean, I don't know what's happening here. Tell you what, take over a second. I'm trying to get. Well, no, I'll finish it up on here, and I'll try to get my computer done after I get it up. But man, I'm sorry about that, everybody. Once I get this thing back on, that is. This computer, I don't know what it's doing. Just killed on me. This is pissing me off. I have to get my son to come here and fix it for me. Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I was just looking at what else. Like, I mean, Amazing Spider-Man Avengers, the one where Hawkeye's breaking the bow on the cover.
Yeah.
Like Cap and Falcon, Conan is coming out at the same time. Namor, issue 59, like Submariner 59. Tomb of Dracula is #7. Like Fantastic Four 132. I don't know if those are still. I don't know who's the. That was Roy Thomas at that time.
Wow.
So,
Damn.
anyways,
This pisses me off. My computer's just totally fried. I don't know.
did you get blue screen to death or?
No, it just turned off.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
flickering. I mean, I don't know if I should try to restart it or.
Well, we're pretty much done anyway. So I don't know if you want to just end it and then you got time that you can, because you still have time before your next stream, right?
Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. Glad we got the show done. I'm going to try to get this thing worked out and hope I'll be able to do the show later. But I'm sorry. I mean, I hate that to phone in because I'm sure it sounds terrible, but.
Are you able to control the stream from here? Are you able to end it?
Yeah, I could do that. Oh, man, that's pissing me off, man. I don't need that in my life. But just, I mean, it does that sometimes, but I don't know if I should
What can you do?
restart it or what. I'll talk to my son as my tech support.
Tech guy.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
But I appreciate you being there to help out with that. All right, everybody. I guess I could. Let's see here. Let's see. Want to thank you all for being here with us tonight for this special show. Of course, join us a week from Monday. A week from right now, actually, we'll be doing the our Legion of Superheroes show on J-Man's channel.
Yep.
And of course, Friday on J-Man's channel. We're continuing our Frank Miller reviews, and a few weeks after we're done with those, in a few weeks, we'll be on our Fantastic Four reviews. What else you got going on, J-Man? Tell everybody.
That's pretty much it. We're gonna do another Transformers stream in a couple weeks. Sean's busy for the next couple weeks, so Sean will join us for Legion and for Daredevil, but he won't join us for anything else for now. So once he's good to go, we'll do Transformers again. So there you go.
Excellent. And everyone, I'll do all of our usual stuff if I have a show tonight. But I'll play us out with the usual. I want to thank you all. I just won't be able to do all the shout outs this time, but I'll play it with credits and everything. And then and go from there. But I want to apologize for this happening. It distresses me greatly and concerns me greatly. But we just play our usual outs here, and then hopefully I'll be back on in about a little over an hour. If I can get this thing sussed out. I don't know what's wrong with this computer. Doesn't look good. I don't know. It's just flickering. So let me go ahead and try to get this taken care of. But I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate it. And thanks again. Well, let's see. Let me play the credits out. If you could hang a second, but appreciate it.
Yep.
Clobbering time. Clobberanimo.
Hey, okay.
Hey,
Hey,
we're still on.
we're still on. I saw that. I was like,
Had a glitch on this stupid phone thing. Good night, everybody. See y'all later. I hope